Never underestimate the quiet ones. Sometimes the most faded uniforms hide the brightest courage. This story will prove it. The air at Arlington carried a silence unlike anywhere else. The marble headstones stretched in endless white rows, each one a whisper of sacrifice, each one a chapter in history. At the heart of it all stood the tomb of the unknown soldier, glowing softly under the late afternoon sun. The plaza was full of visitors. Veterans stood straight with caps in hand. Parents hushed their children. Even the wind seemed careful not to disturb the solemn peace. And there she was, the Sentinel. A tall woman, her ceremonial uniform pressed to perfection, cap aligned with military precision. Every detail on her jacket, from the polished brass buttons to the sharp crease across her chest, radiated discipline. Her rifle was carried with deliberate grace, never wavering, never sloppy. The crowd watched as she executed her march, heels striking marble in sharp rhythm, every step a reminder that the unknowns were never left unguarded. Her face gave nothing away, her posture unbreakable, her presence larger than life. No one there would have guessed that within minutes, this silence would be shattered. Before we go further, tell me in the comments where you're watching from. I love seeing people from all over the world here. The silence broke like glass. Clack. The metallic sound of a pistol being racked echoed through the plaza. Gasps rippled across the crowd. Heads spun toward the noise. There, near the far side, stood a man. His clothes were ragged, his face pale, eyes wild with desperation. His trembling hands gripped a handgun. His voice, cracked and raw, cut through the stillness. Nobody moved. Screams broke out. Parents shielded their children. Veterans instinctively sought cover. The air filled with panic. But in the chaos, she did not flinch. The Sentinel stopped mid-stride. With crisp precision, she pivoted toward the man. Her rifle slid into position, held with both hands, not as a weapon to fire, but as a shield of authority. Her voice, calm yet commanding, thundered across the plaza. Lower the weapon. The man's arm shook, the barrel twitching. He spat out words, bitter and angry. You think I care about some stone box? You think this place matters? Her eyes didn't blink. Her posture didn't shift. Step by step, she advanced, her boots clicking against the marble with deadly calm. This memorial is sacred ground, she declared. If you want to get past me, you'll have to go through a United States Army Sentinel. The crowd froze with fear, awe, disbelief colliding in one breathless moment. If this moment shocked you as much as it shocked them, hit the like button. It helps more people see this story. The man's hand twitched. His arm began to rise. The crowd gasped in terror. Everyone knew what was about to happen. Everyone but her. She surged forward in a blur of motion. The butt of her rifle smashed against his wrist, the crack of the weapon firing skyward, splitting the air. A flock of pigeons erupted into flight. Screams filled the plaza. But she didn't stop. Her knee pressed his shoulder down as her hands twisted his arm with brutal precision. The pistol clattered to the marble floor and skidded out of reach. In seconds, plainclothes officers rushed in, cuffing him and dragging him away. The plaza trembled with shock. And yet, she stood tall, unshaken. She smoothed her uniform jacket, adjusted her rifle, and resumed her silent march, as though nothing had happened. The crowd erupted into applause. A veteran raised his hand in salute. Parents whispered to their children. She never even looked afraid. That night, grainy clips of her lightning-fast disarm filled every corner of the internet. Headlines praised her as unshakable, the definition of duty, courage personified. But when asked for comment, her response was simple. The unknowns are never left unguarded. That is the duty. And that was all she needed to say. Never judge by appearances. If this lesson resonated, subscribe now and join our community of storytellers.